Actually, that's my father's profession. My father was also a patent attorney. And so I had the option of succeeding my father or doing something different. And so I tried something different first. And that's why I studied electrical engineering in Japan. And I studied, that's basically chemistry, physical chemistry in the United States for 7 years. But when I finished my schools in the United States, I had to think whether I should stay in the United States or go back to Japan. And at that time, I decided to go back to Japan. The United States is very attractive place, but everything is very competitive. If you're young, it's enjoy competing with everyone. But when you become 60 or even close to 70, professors still have to compete with young people for funding from the government. And it's a tough society to live when you get older, So and also the academic positions. I was in the graduate school. I was getting PhD. So if I were to get the job somewhere, normal course is to get an academic position, but it's difficult to get one. And I figured, with my talent and capability, I would end up with the professorship in a small college somewhere away from nowhere. Yeah. So I decided to go back to Tokyo, which is one of the centers of activities. So I went back. Our job is very international. Today I'm here in Korea, and just 3 weeks ago I was in the United States, in New York, and also I was involved in panel discussions, and I also made short presentations. And so it's always very fascinating. We deal with new technology. We do patents. Patent relate to always new technology in variety of areas, not just one single area. In my today's presentation, my proposal, my idea was to have strong patent protection. Okay, and there is always some people who don't like strong patent protection. The patent gives monopoly to the inventor. But of course, if something is monopolized, there are people who are excluded, from that monopoly. So there has to be some balance, and there are always some people who argue against strong patent protection. But in today's presentation, what I said was that if we are going to have innovative society and have open innovation meaning that the innovation, open innovation is sort of environment that provides basis for collaboration with other companies or universities or other people to come up with new products or new way of selling old thing or just something new way of doing business, I guess. So for that kind of thing, my proposal was to have stronger patent protection. Have 3 areas, technology, and I happen to specialize in electrical engineering and chemistry. So those are my technology areas. And the other important area is law. We have to understand patent law. We have to understand the legal system, because the patents are eventually litigated before the court. So we have to understand the law and also the language. I'm Japanese, but still I'm speaking English. And nowadays, the most of the big companies file, for example, Samsung file, patent applications in Korea first, probably. But most of those applications end up in United States or in Japan or in China, because that's where they do, business. So you have to understand the language. I mean, whatever it is, you may be a Chinese specialist, but the English is basic skill for us, and so you have to be able to communicate in English. The specialist in IP, you have to build your own expertise, and you are selling your own expertise. Okay, so it's not something that the company tells you to do. You just accumulate your knowledge and expertise within yourself, and you sell that expertise to your clients. And that may be one company, but that may be 10 or 20 different companies.